Me and her have camped all over Colorado this year, and I want to share with you our top 3 campgrounds that we visited this year. Have you ever been to one of them places where it was so cool that you wanted to go back to? The Mountain View RV Resort came in at number 3, primarily because of its proximity to everything, to Cannon City, to the Royal Gorge itself, and all the other trails and things that you can do in that area, the river rafting, you name it. On top of that, it's full hookups, clean bathrooms, hot water for your shower, great camp host. It's just a beautiful place, great views of the snow-capped mountains. I highly recommend staying here. We stayed here twice this year. You do have some road noise, but if you can drown that out with earplugs or an air conditioner, you've got it made. Some of the top things that we did there is Skyline Drive, just totally amazing views. You can also hike the ridge. The bike trails are plentiful. The Arkansas Riverwalk Trail and the Tunnel Trail, they're just amazing trails to either hike or ride on. The Royal Gorge train ride is a must-do if you're there. And of course, the Royal Gorge itself. We did the zip line. Truly amazing. I can't say enough about the Royal Gorge area. Like I said, we went twice. Truly amazing place. Which brings us to number 2 on the list. Echo Lake is ranked number 2 just for its sheer beauty and awesome of where it sits in the surrounding area. Man, the views are just spectacular. I can't describe it, and the pictures don't do it justice. You have to see it, but it is very, very popular. All right, camp is set up. Let's check it out. We've got a bear box. I ain't had one of them yet. Man, this guy here acts like he's never even been off the farm. Fingers crossed. That's all I got to say. I want to see a bear at least one time before season's over. The bike trails around this lake were just beautiful. They were wide, easy to navigate. Just a great, great scenery to ride around this lake. And the views you get from some of these trails, well, here, let me just show you. Y'all, check out this view. That's just awesome. The trailhead on the south side of the campground leads you up about a 2,000-foot climb, and it's just like it's a fairy tale all the way up. And it's also a great place to wet a line and catch a fish or two. Awesome fishing. Now you know why Echo Lake is ranked number 2 as far as we're concerned. The place is just phenomenal. Yeah, the campsites are stacked on top of each other. It's small, it echoes. The camp hosts are just great, great people. The bathrooms are as clean as you can expect for a vault toilet. But if you spend that much time in the campground, this ain't the place for you. Leave that room for somebody who's going to just park and appreciate and use the facilities. Oh, it's just amazing. Which brings us to our final campground, our number 1 pick for this season. This place was just unbelievable. Mueller State Park was our number 1 pick of the season. I'm sure there's prettier places out there. Well, I know there is. I've been there. But Mueller State Park had something special that none other did, and it was just a great, great stay. The main reason we picked it is because of the abundance of bike trails and hiking trails that this place had, and all the extra amenities. We loved their pull-through campsites. We loved how far apart they were. We liked how quiet it was. We loved that they had a visitor center. Their bathrooms were just awesome. And I know I already said it, but their bike trails, you could just ride for days out there. And there's really nobody on them. I'll show you a few clips of one of the videos that we took. Man, this place is just awesome. This is Mueller State Park. And man, I'll tell you right now, it's pretty. We're in the shadow of Pikes Peak, just a little bit south of Divide. And this is real nice. We got nice pull-through campsites, electricity. They've already turned their water off for the season. We've pretty much got everything set up. I hope you enjoyed that. Man, I know videos don't do it justice, but that Mueller State Park was our #1 pick of the season. And we camped in probably about 12 or 13 campgrounds this season. And all because it's snowing and it's 24 degrees outside doesn't mean we're finished. We got some more camping we're going to do. The camper is winterized and tarped, but we have some dispersed camping equipment that we're going to go try out along with our new crampons. Really hope you enjoyed watching those videos. I know we had a blast making them. You can watch the full videos. I put the link to all three of them down in the description below. It was a big toss-up between Echo Lake and Mueller, but the only reason we picked Mueller was just because of the abundance amount of trails and just the wide range of beauty that it had, from prairie to mountains, from elk to mule deer. It was just a very special and awesome place, and we do plan on going back next year. I appreciate y'all hanging around. And I really, really want to thank all the new subscribers, and I appreciate that a lot. And speaking of which, if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Man, it means the world to me. Other than that, we still have a lot of stuff planned for this year and even starting on the schedule for next year. Saying all that, always remember, leave it better than you found it, and I'll see you down the road.